Okay, so last topic for the day, I want to talk about social class and creatives. No, how can we put this really explicitly? Social class and black creatives specifically. It's not so. A couple things happened this week. Solange opened a museum, or what is it, like a black archive or something? And I feel like those of us who are black and creative, you were here for a seat at the table. I don't need to explain to you what it is. For everybody who's new here, like y'all didn't go to art school, I get it. Basically, Solange, okay. The reason why you always hear people comparing Solange to Beyonce is because, like, Beyonce is kind of like a Vogue cover, and like Solange is more like Lana Del Rey, like the underground, like, bootstrapped creative. I love Vogue, but I also love Lana Del Rey. Like, I want both of those things to exist. Now, a seat at the table was Solange just coming out and basically explaining microaggressions for black girls in an album, but she also gave us really important visuals. Don't touch my hair. Cranes in the sky. Specifically Cranes in the Sky. That, if you haven't seen that music video, you should go watch it. But that's not what this is about. Because we're having this conversation about Tara, and I was basically two things she said. It was kind of like she was trying to unpack social class. She's like, I don't understand what you're supposed to do if you're not basically like a trust fund baby. That's basically her question, but she couldn't articulate it like that. Now, as an art school girly, and I will say this also, like my art school girly days, I like dance. Dance is like, you don't talk and dance. I'm not a theater girly. I feel like a lot of the theater girlies are the ones who started YouTube channels really early. Here's the thing though, no matter what your thing is, let's say you are a drama girly, maybe you're a visual artist girly, you are a vocal music girly, you are a dance girly. There's just, the drama is in the arts. Okay, the what is it? Oh my god. Cardi B with the I am the drama. Yes, the drama is in the arts, okay? There is always something going on. So if you are in an after school program that's like, drawing, if you're in a theater class, obviously if you go to Tisch, little bitch, you probably already know. If you don't know what Tisch is like the epitome, it's like the Mecca, okay? It's like the Met Gala, but for art students. It's NYU's art program. So they have like a program for dance, a program for theater. It's mostly known for theater. Like, I think Spike Lee just did a whole gala there where his daughter graduated, but he's got like a class there, right? It's like, if you're into arts, you know what Tisch is. If you don't, I just told you. Okay, so let's go back though. Let's say you're not at Tisch, because also it's fucking hard to get into Tisch, right? Like Juilliard and Tisch are like the places where it's like, ooh, this is so fucking hard. Then there's like LA. So the thing about LA is Nepo babies. That's why everybody's making videos about Nepo babies. Basically what Nepo babies are, and let's start talking about my favorite Nepo baby is Angelina Jolie. Why is Angelina Jolie my favorite Nepo baby? Because Angelina Jolie bootstrapped her way to stardom. If you actually watched her story, you were there when her parents when her trust fund was cut off. If you didn't know that, yes, that's a thing that happened. You were there when literally everyone, like, you know how Jennifer Aniston, in terms of like her personality, she's literally like always like the golden girl of like every magazine. She's always in like the good light. Well, Angelina Jolie is like the antithesis of her. She's like literally like the Wednesday Addams of like the Hollywood Nepo baby. She's the dark one. And if you've been here and you've seen it, it's just like, even when like everyone else was against her, she like made LA, and then she went to the UN, and then she's like a global citizen, and then she has the children and the Brad Pitt. It's like all the things. But now like the current Nepo babies, you've got like Lori Harvey, you've got Hailey Bieber, you've got Justine Skye. She's just a Nepo baby from Jamaica, but a Nepo baby nonetheless. Who have we got in New York right now? We've got Solange's son. I saw Busta Rhymes' sons. It's really all the children, the Yeezys, right? All the Kardashian babies, them. Who else? I don't know. And then you kind of got something interesting happening where there's the bootstrappers. So like I think Cindy and Iman are maybe my favorite bootstrappers, right? And what I'm saying is like they could have just been simple models like the others and not use social media and not like done anything. But Iman and Cindy like became socialites, right? Like, were you there when it was a couple years ago when Cristiano, that soccer player, had some party and then like Cindy Bruno brought him the cake, but it was like the coolest like theatrics. And I was like, who is that? That's how I knew who Cindy Bruno was actually. I was like, wow, she's one of us. Like, I love her. Like, but that's what I'm saying. She bootstrapped it. And so my point is, this girl Tara didn't understand how to bootstrap. Now let me give you a pro tip. Remember, well, maybe, I don't know how many of you have been here long enough, but I saw Kiana Naomi a while ago. Kiana Naomi is like baby Stamps. So hopefully you know who Kelly Stamps is. If you don't, leave the channel right now. Anyway, so Kiana Naomi was like baby Stamps, and she just started doing like dress try-ons, like try-on hauls or something, and all the little like, I don't even know, Gen Z, Gen Alpha tweenies love her. And now she's doing all these things like traveling through Latin America and doing tours with that Mexican girl. I can't understand why she works with her, but that's not even the point. Obviously Kiana Naomi is black. I only talk about black creatives here. Anyway, so Kiana Naomi with those little try-on hauls and basically blogging about why she left UCLA. That's an important caveat though. Kiana started at UCLA. Now, UCLA is not Tisch, but UCLA is close enough to USC that it has a really good arts program. And it's in LA. So she made a video that I thought was actually interesting because I was wondering what, like, I already told you guys the story of Teresa. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. But Kiana Naomi, obviously she doesn't know the story of Teresa because like I'm older than Kiana Naomi. But there's other things going on, and it was interesting to hear her story because like her story is the other half of my story, which is actually really important for you to know because maybe you don't have my story or Kiana's story, but this is how you fit in. Where you are and the class that you are in right now, or even if you're in no class, if you're just like a viewer, but you have aspirations to be a content creator in some way, a blogger, have an opinion of some sort. There are people near you right now, okay? There is a blogger in your neighborhood who is popping and you might not know. There is a model in your neighborhood who is working and you might not know. If you really are that girl though, you would know. I know. Do you know? That's the point. You need to know what's going on around you. Because what you don't want to happen is for somebody to come up and then like, it's not even come up like they have some opportunity that you don't have. It's more like you want to be creating the culture. Be influenced by the culture by participating in the culture. Obviously black people are the culture, so that's not even a question. But there's things happening around you, and it's just what I'm saying is like participate in it, and that is your content. Like the drama happening in your little 1 day a week art program, your teacher, whoever that is, has done something to be able to teach the class. Blog about that. That's the drama, girl. Whatever is happening in that class, we want to hear it. And if it's interesting enough, I will tap in, right? That's how I found Kezia in London. I was looking for like a London blogger, and she was the only one giving the tea. There was nobody else. Like, she's so fucking funny. If you're not following Kezia, you really should be. Her and Lame Cobain have like taken London via the internet in a Pink Panthers music video. Okay, it is possible. It is so possible. All I'm saying. Oh, so wait, to go back though, because I think that it is important. It's important to understand that like the Nepo babies are gonna have shit. So you don't have to be a Nepo baby. You just have to know where the Nepo babies are and what they are doing so that you can create the lane that's right below them. That's why I'm not gonna say I started it, but I definitely saw the day in the life of like apartment living girlies, because I followed London girlies when I was not a London girly, and I saw that like that was the thing that was like, oh, this is our lane. Because it's like, if you know that like Lori Harvey literally owns a penthouse, and then you know that like, you know, fucking Hailey Bieber's got a mansion, you can't afford that. So you pretending to have that doesn't make any sense. But if you do rent an apartment, which you pay for, or you just have a job, that is a real, there's drama in that, and that's a real space to occupy. The point of telling the Teresa story, and even the point of telling the Kim Kardashian story, Kim Kardashian started as Paris Hilton's assistant. Teresa started as Kim Kardashian's assistant. Just start. Just go. Like, where you are, just go right now. Go. Start. What is happening around you is the next step. All you have to do is just keep going. And especially by tapping in, because if you're a black girly and you're here, are you serious? Like, we have to bootstrap everything. You gotta Issa Rae this bitch at all times. Like, they are never gonna tell our story. We have to tell our story. So girl, go right. Like, Issa Rae at all times. The Pedigree Princess wrote the manual. All you have to do is read, follow, and apply. You don't have to reinvent nothing. She literally taught you how to do it. Step by step. That was a How to Be Creative 2025 version. Though I've made this before.